And let's get you, in fact, our next report on all of the politics that's playing out over the Ram Mandir. Congress MP Rahul Gandhi, who's of course on his Bharat Jodo Nyaya Yatra, has spoken out for the first time on the Ram Mandir Pran Pratishtha, saying that this ceremony is a Modi event, it's an election event, and that's why none of them will be a part of it. Remember that the Congress did send a delegation to Ayodhya yesterday, and Rahul Gandhi has also said that Congress leaders can choose if they want to be there, but Sonia Gandhi, will not be there. Meanwhile, Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal attended a Sunderkand part while this competition over Ram Bhakti escalates. We ask whether the opposition can actually unite for Ram Mandir.
The diverging paths of the India alliance partners. During his Bharat Jodo Nyaya Yatra, Rahul Gandhi adhered to his party's ideological stance. He reiterated the Congress's position that the Ram Mandir inauguration was a BJP-RSS event.
The RSS and the BJP have made the 22nd January function a completely political Narendra Modi function. It's become a RSS BJP function.
His party colleague Digvijay Singh accused the Sangh Parivar of communalizing the Janmbhoomi issue by demolishing the disputed structure. The ruling BJP responded promptly, insisting that Rahul Gandhi and his party cannot define faith.
राहुल गांधी का इंटरप्रिटेशन जो भी रहे, हमारे लिए ये एक बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण और बहुत ही डीपली फेल्ट आस्था का इश्यू है. इसमें राहुल गांधी का टिप्पणी जो भी हो, उसमें कोई बदलाव नहीं आएगा.
ये गिरगिट अब रंग बदल करके सुंदरकांड पार्टी को पढ़ाएंगे. पढ़ाओ, अच्छी बात है, लेकिन आप ही केजरीवाल जी इमामों को मोटी रकम तनख्वाह में भी देने वाले हो. मुझे डर है कि लोकसभा के चुनाव घोषित होने के पहले कहीं आप मस्जिदों की तारीख भी घोषित कर दें अपने कार्यकर्ताओं को नमाज पढ़ने का. मुझे डर लग रहा है.
Another member of the India Alliance, the Aam Aadmi Party leadership organized Sunderkand recitations, coinciding with Prime Minister Narendra Modi's ongoing Anusthan ritual for the Ram Mandir consecration.
आप खुद जो है अगर किसी पार्टी को हिंदुओं की ठेकेदारी दे दोगे तो वो पार्टी ले लेगी. वो पार्टी तो लेना चाह ही रही है. ये बिल्कुल गलत है. मुझे लगता है कि इसको इस तरीके से नहीं देखना चाहिए. जो भी नेता हैं वो किसी किसी धर्म से हैं. अगर वो अपने अपने धर्म के अंदर आस्था रखते हैं, उसके अपने विधि विधान से कार्यक्रम करते हैं, तो हमें इसमें कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. सबको करना चाहिए.
The religious ceremony organized by Aam Aadmi Party drew sharp criticism from its political opponents.
ये जो कुछ कर रहे हैं ना दिल्ली की मुख्यमंत्री और उनकी सरकार, ये कॉम्पिटिटिव हिंदुत्व कर रहे हैं और ये बता रहे हैं कि नरेंद्र मोदी आरएसएस में और इनमें कोई फर्क नहीं है.
Today, when you know that there is going to be a grand temple being constructed in Ayodhya ji, and on 22nd of January, there is going to be the Pran Pratishtha of Ram Lala, Aam Aadmi Party, that has a penchant for changing its colors like a chameleon, has decided that they are going to now take on the color of saffron.
Hindutva and soft Hindutva on one side and secularism on the other. Parties taking positions on the ideological battlefield ahead of the Lok Sabha elections. Bureau Report, India Today.
So you had Arvind Kejriwal there going ahead and taking part in a narration in the recitation of, in fact, the Sunderkand part, which is essentially something that's in praise and glorifying Lord Hanuman. And there have been repeated circumstances where Arvind Kejriwal has repeatedly said that I'm a Ram Bhakt. But at no point so far has he confirmed whether he's actually attending the Pran Pratishtha or not. So while you have the Aam Aadmi Party doing all of this posturing, when it comes to the main event itself, there's a big question mark whether Arvind Kejriwal is attending. He's repeatedly, very publicly said, I'm a Ram Bhakt. But now when the main Pran Pratishtha is going to happen, Arvind Kejriwal seems to be still on the fence.
मैं हनुमान जी और श्री रामचंद्र जी दोनों का भक्त हूं, तो उन्हीं से प्रेरणा लेके, प्रभु श्री राम से प्रेरणा लेके और उनकी रामराज की अवधारणा को दिल्ली के अंदर पूरी साफ सुथरी नीयत से लागू करने के लिए पिछले 6 साल से हम प्रयासरत हैं। पूरा देश कोरोना नाम की महामारी से बुरी तरह से पीड़ित है, लेकिन मैं समझता हूं कि अगर देवताओं की, प्रभु श्री राम की, मां सरयू नदी की कृपा होगी तो मैं समझता हूं कि जरूर हम सब लोगों को इस महामारी से मुक्ति मिलेगी। श्री रामचंद्र जी के, रामलला जी के दर्शन हुए और बहुत अच्छा लगा। जब वहां से बाहर निकला तो मन में एक भाव आया कि हे भगवान, मुझे इतनी ताकत देना, इतनी शक्ति देना, योग्यता देना कि मैं देश के हर व्यक्ति को अयोध्या के दर्शन करा सकूं।
Amit Bharadwaj is joining us live this evening with the latest updates on this. So you had this massive Sunderkand recitation that took place, Amit, earlier today, with all of the biggest AAP leaders coming together. And repeatedly, as we just played out, Arvind Kejriwal has called himself a Ram Bhakt. He's had several initiatives, including promising that he'll arrange for everyone in Delhi who wants to visit Ayodhya to ensure that that's done for free. But there is no update so far on whether he's actually going to be a part of the Pran Pratishtha ceremony. Is the AAP a bit on the fence, trying to figure out whether they're going to be joining their allies in the India bloc of boycotting this event, the likes of Mamta and the Congress, or will he attend?
Well, Akshita, as far as Ayodhya Pran Pratishtha ceremony is concerned, as and when Arvind Kejriwal receives that invitation, we should be, very sure that in most likelihood he will be going to attend the Pran Pratishtha ceremony, because Arvind Kejriwal's politics has been of this sort itself. He wants to portray himself always as a practicing Hindu. Now, he walks on a very thin line of being on the either side, somebody like Congress party which declined the invitation that was extended to them to participate in the Pran Pratishtha ceremony, or somebody who is sounding, a hardcore Hindutva political leader, or taking on communal banters on somebody. So he walks on that thin line, wants to portray himself as a practicing Hindu. And this particular Sunderkand part, which is being done by AAP chief and Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal and by his ministers, all MLAs in the national capital right now, is also an attempt to do two things, Akshita. Number one, counter the BJP's narrative, co-opt the BJP's narrative around the Pran Pratishtha ceremony of Ram Temple in Ayodhya. And number two, also send across a message that, look, I am distant as far as controversial comments by certain India party's leaders are concerned, for instance, DMK or certain leaders from the Congress party or Samajwadi party. So this particular ceremony is actually serving two purposes to Aam Aadmi Party. Back to you.
And it's triggered reactions like Asad Owaisi calling the Aam Aadmi Party a chota recharge of the RSS, calling them an RSS proxy, essentially. Thanks very much, Amit, for those details. The Aam Aadmi Party maintaining that a formal invite hasn't reached Arvind Kejriwal just yet. It remains, of course, to be seen what their stand will be, but it looks like Arvind Kejriwal, with all the comments that he's made, will have to keep politics aside and be a part of the Pran Pratishtha ceremony.